made a video how to make like a parasite coming out of a zombie's mouth before, but I decided I wanted to do something a little bit different. So I found a new way of doing like parasite tentacles coming out of a mouth. I learned this from watching multiple different YouTube videos of hand movement. So it's just a unique way of doing a whole new type of tentacle. You just need four things to do this. You need some surgical tubing, some fishing line, something to cut the tubing, and one of those little keychain little things that you're going to attach to the fishing line so you could kind of use it as like puppet strings a little bit. So the first thing you're going to want to do is make the cuts with the tubing, and I just match it up with my fingers. So I make a little lines to do it, and then from there you're going to cut at like 45-degree angles each one of those areas where you marked for your finger, and this will create like the bend, and that's what you want to do. So make sure you just mark up everything that you got marked on there until all three parts of the tubing is marked, and this way it'll give it to bend. Next, what you're going to want to do is you want to get the fishing line, and you're going to want to get it long enough, make a cut, and put it through the tubing. Now, once it gets up to the top, you're going to need to cut a hole on the top of the tubing just so you could get the fishing line out. So once you make that cut, what you'll do is you'll get the fishing line, pull it out, and you're going to loop it around through the hole and make a knot, so that way it is attached to the top of the tubing. Now you're going to attach the fishing string to this little keychain thing. So now it could be your like your puppet string thing. So once you pull it, it's going to bend the whole tubing to make it look like it's curling. So, I mean, that's such a cool effect. You could do as many as you want, whatever you're comfortable with. And but yeah, it just has a really cool look to it.
So what I did is I
And then the next thing I did was I attached it to a piece of wood so I could stabilize it. And then that's the string with the keychain. And then I put the screws on it to keep it in place. This way, when I move it, it could flop around without going sideways or losing track of it. So it's important to secure it to some type of device or wood so it won't come off. It can stay constant like it's doing right here. So here I have all three of them all hooked up, and I have a rubber band around the top to keep them in place. And then once I have all three of them, I have it all set up. So I have three rings there, and I'm going to attach them to all my different fingers. Now I did hook it up to a servo to see if I could have three servos. I have it attached to a knob to move to see what it looked like with the servo move, and it works. So maybe I'll control them with the servo instead of my fingers. But for the most part, just showing it, I'll use my fingers to show you how it moves when you control it. So servo or motor or your fingers, look at that. Now that is super cool. Now, in the end result, I still need to learn and kind of mess around to see what's the best way to prop it up and move it. So I hope that this video helps with something. Maybe you can make it look cooler. If you do, please upload a video, put in the comment where the video is, and see if you could do better than this. So I'm still learning it, but it is a cool little trick.